So a lot of people have asked me how you can write news stories quickly. If you're trying to publish something on a local newsletter, on your blog, or even to write news stories about a specific niche that you're in, it's a great way to build your site, but you have to be able to do it fast, or else these stories have a short shelf life, they go away quickly, and it's just not worth it. So I'm going to show you how I use AI to write really fast news stories without actually having the AI do any of the writing. It's my words, but it's something where I can churn out a 300-word or more news story in under 5 minutes. So basically what I'm going to do here, I'll walk you through, and then we're actually going to do this over the shoulder. I'll show you my exact process. So firstly, I've got ChatGPT loaded up here. I've got the O1 model, and I'm going to put in to prepare my prompt. So this is a prompt I call Fix My Transcript, and it basically is going to have this take in a transcript where I speak my news story using Siri. If you've done this before, you know the transcript is going to suck. It's going to be really ugly and gross and have a lot of errors. But when I feed it in with this prompt, ChatGPT is actually going to fix it. And from that ugly, gross transcript, in probably under a minute, we're going to get something basically clean and usable. So this is the prompt. It's kind of extensive, but I'm going here. I'm going to load this up so that it's ready to accept my transcript. Now, here's a news article. This is a press release that I'm going to write from. It's basically a Whole Foods Market recall. You can find all kinds of different things. This is a demo of how I would do this for my food safety niche that I've shared that I'm in before. So this is the article. I haven't read this yet, so we're looking at this fresh. ChatGPT is ready to go with my prompt. Let's pull up a stopwatch here so I can show you my exact timing. And the final thing I'm going to do before I get started is I'm going to open up ChatGPT on my phone. I'm going to load up that chat thread where I've sort of primed it with my prompt. And then I'm going to click in here, and I'm going to go ahead when I'm ready and press the dictation button, not voice mode in ChatGPT, but the Siri dictation, the little microphone down there in the bottom. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and go. So let's page over to the story. My first move is just to get the basics down. So this was announced on March 14th. What is it? It's a recall, Small Bites macaroni and cheese, Whole Foods Market. Why? There was a complaint. This is meat, not a macaroni and cheese bite. Okay, so it has undeclared food allergens in it. It sounds like, yeah, undeclared eggs and meat ingredients. Perfect. So I've got the basics down. Now I'm going to go ahead and press that button and dictate the story. Whole Foods Market has recalled its 365 Whole Foods Market Small Bites macaroni and cheese. Period. New paragraph. The recall applies nationwide, comma, and the products were sold at Whole Foods stores in the frozen section. Period. New paragraph. The recall is specifically for the 8.5-ounce cartons of the product. Period. New paragraph. Why is Whole Foods Market recalling these products? Question mark. Apparently, comma, they contained undeclared eggs and meat ingredients. Period. New paragraph. According to the FDA, quote, people who have allergies to eggs run the risk of serious or life-threatening allergic reaction if they consume this product. Close quote. Period. New paragraph. So far, comma, no one has been injured or fallen ill from the mix-up. Period. The recall was initiated when a customer realized that the product contained meat and that this was not disclosed on the label. Period. New paragraph. If you've mistakenly bought one of these items, comma, and you do have the allergy noted, comma, it's important to immediately destroy any remaining product. Period. New paragraph. You can bring a valid receipt into your Whole Foods Market store for a recall. Period. Refund. Period. Anyone with additional questions can call 210-227-1401. So my transcript stopped here for a second. I actually got a phone call. We're just going to continue to count this in the time, but let me start it up again and try to get this going again. Cancel out my phone call. Again, this is the kind of stuff that happens during actual dictation, so we're in good shape. Anyone who feels they may have been affected by this recall should contact 210-227-1401 for more information. Period. New paragraph. Will this stop us from shopping at Whole Foods? Question mark, no, comma. But if you do have an allergy to the listed ingredients or an aversion to eating them, comma, you should immediately check your fridge, period. Specifically, comma, you can look for UPC code 994-824-99709. Okay, so I'm done speaking. You can see that was 3 minutes or thereabouts, including my little phone call interruption in there. Now what I did was I just pressed the go button, and you can see ChatGPT, as soon as I finish that transcript, is going to use that prompt to start to correct my story on here. So I'm going to go ahead and pause that. And this will take a moment. It usually takes, again, about 30 to 45 seconds. And the key is that with that prompt, it's going to fix the errors, but it's not going to change my words at all. And that way, it's not an AI written story. It's my specific wording, but I can, again, speak it very, very quickly. So when it's done, I'm going to go back over to ChatGPT on my computer. And remember that this is going to automatically synchronize between the app and my PC. So as soon as it's done with the correction of the transcript, it'll pop right up, and I'll be able to basically refresh this and see it. And meanwhile, let's see, you can see here's the dirty transcript. You can see it's pretty much like a stream of consciousness on here. This is not something that you could publish without quite a lot of editing. So let's go ahead and see what the end result is. Okay, and it's done, and now we can look down and see our clean transcript. So it's basically exactly the words I said, including, like, I got the quote correct in there. It's got the UPC code, the phone number, all looks good. So again, about 3 minutes, including my little interruption of actual speaking time. And clear out another one I wrote here. About 200 words on there. So 200 words in about 3 minutes. Now, if I hadn't paused for a phone call coming in, then I probably could have done that. It works out that this about 66 words per minute of actual direct writing, probably over 100 if I hadn't have been interrupted. So you can see how that works much faster. We get a nice clean transcript out of here from that news story. We could go ahead and paste that into our CMS, publish it, and we've got a story ready to go. And you can see how if you get faster at that, you can basically write a bunch of these. You can batch them and publish out over an entire week, or you can respond to breaking news stories really quickly. If you found this helpful or interesting, please do subscribe to my channel, like the video, head on over to aiautomated.com to subscribe to my newsletter and get more content like this.